Is this me having an identity crisis? Probably. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something different. Today I'm going to be changing my aesthetic, which is, I don't really have an aesthetic, it's just basic and what's popular. There's nothing wrong with that, so we're going to change it up a bit. And I'm going to be trying out the Cottage Core aesthetic. Is this me having an identity crisis? Probably. But you might be wondering, most of you guys might be wondering, what is Cottage Core? So according to some dictionary, an aesthetic based on an idealized version of a rural lifestyle. If you've ever dreamed of running away to sunlit meadows filled with a baby deer, then you might have a little cottage core in your soul. Now this is like the, not town, like suburban side, but no, it's like, I feel like Call Me By Your Name, me living my running away to northern Italy in my own Italy in my own little cottage house with my friend, and growing our own organic food, and just waking up to like fields and flowers. This so peaceful, and I've never experienced that because city girl. But yeah, that sounds fun, and it just, yeah. And this is like a TikTok trend, but since TikTok got banned thanks to the government, so I'll be going off like Pinterest and following that. So yeah, I've done like an eager look before, and this is something around that, but my intro has been so long. Just let's get started. Zoomed in a bit. So I'm gonna be doing foundation. I'm not doing too much. I'm doing the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear foundation in the shade Nauseate Hazelnut, which is 330. It's a bit dark, so if you're NC42, please go one shade lighter, I think would be suitable. And I'm going to mix like a light concealer. I'm putting a light concealer so it like gets a little bit light. So I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Pure Beige, and I'm going to be using that as a base. My eyeshadow. Now in Cottage Core they wear very warm tones. I've never seen. Cottage Core is like, imagine flowers. Like it's all orange and yellows and corally shades. So that I'm using a bit. I'm going to be using the 3502 palette, the Morphe one, and the Morphe 35B palette. So I'm going to be taking this shade, the first shade, and I'm going to be using a fluffy brush. I'm going to disperse that on my crease. This is going to be the first shade. Okay, I'm taking the burnt orange in this one, like a bit of that, like tinctures of that. I hope everyone's been holding up well. Yeah, and don't force yourself to be productive, because I know what that's like and it's not fun. So if you don't feel like it, cut yourself some slack and do it the next day or whenever you're comfortable. A little motivation for you guys. Okay, now I'm going to be switching to the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to be using this pale orange, this coral shade, and the orange. First I'm taking that pale orange shade, and I'm going to put that where I laid the crease, just a bit below. You want to smoke it out. Don't be shy, put some more. Now I'm taking the coral shade, putting that on my lids very roughly. I'm taking a more defined blending brush, and I'm going to take a blush that I'm going to be using on my face later. This is the Makeup Revolution blush in the shade Pop My Cherry Innuendo. Anyways, I'm going to take a little bit of that. It's very pigmented, and I'm going to be running that in my crease just for a little bit of depth. A little bit of depth. Just a little bit of. No one cares. I'm going to take that yellow in the 35B palette, just a little bit. I'm using that to blend the edges because I think it's like one color ka overload only. So just to blend it up a bit. I like the yellow. I feel like it added some flavor. And just blend it out. Now I'm going to be taking the COLORBAR Moonlava eyeshadow in the shade Starry 1 on my lids because I feel like it's so flat. Like, I just wanted some sparkles. I'm taking my finger and just blending it because I don't want it too intense. Just like so my eyelids look a bit more like glassy. Glassy, not glossy. So I'm gonna be doing some eyeliner. They don't have thick wings, like it's very natural. So it's like a simple line. So I'm gonna do this eyeliner on this eye, and I'm gonna do my brows and concealer off camera because that's very boring. So I did my eyeliner and brows, and I set my concealer, and I put mascara because this all is boring. So I'm just gonna take the pale orange and put that underneath my eyes and my lower lash line. So now is the fun part. I'm gonna be taking the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronze Bronzer in the shade Warm, and I'm gonna be taking a flat. I don't like to use angle brush, and then I'm taking a normal fluffy brush. I'm gonna be putting that in my cheekbones, my hairline. You have to be really warm because you're spending time in the field, so the warm bronzer really pulls that in. Then on your jaw, really blend it in so it doesn't look harsh. Okay, now you're going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, the one we use to blend the crease. Any brush will do. Put a bit of that bronzer and put it at the tip of your nose like this. They have like a sunburnt look, which is cute. So we have like the illusion of a small nose. The bronzer, and make a small circle like so. Then take the remaining and blend it into your brows. And then take that first brush and use that to blend. So now is my favorite part. We're gonna take that Makeup Revolution Pop My Cherry blusher, and we're gonna apply this to the apples of our cheek. Don't apply it on the apples, apply here, like here, not here, here, like a little bit. Take a little bit on your chin. There were lots of blush in what I've seen. Now we're gonna take kind of a tapered brush. I'm just taking a bit of the blush on it and putting that all over my nose. I love this. This is the look for me. I think this was made for me. Anyways, you're probably like, oh my god, I look like I'm about to sneeze and I look sick. But that's the look. Now we're gonna take that liquid glitter eyeshadow that we used earlier, and I'm gonna put that in my inner tear duct. Okay, now I'm gonna take that small brush and I'm gonna be taking a highlighter from the contour palette. This is Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette in the shade, it must be medium or dark. So I'm taking that and I'm just drawing one small line here. That highlighter and putting that on the bridge of my nose, my brow bone. I don't like to put on my cupid's bow, so I won't do that. And now I'm gonna be taking the Jackie Aina highlighter in the shade La Peach. This is perfect for this look. It's that bright highlighter. So now I'm gonna be taking a small angle brush and now we're gonna do the freckles. I'm taking any dark brown eyeshadow will do. I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow from the 35 palette. So you see how that looks. So we're taking a sponge, making that look less intense. Now the last step is lipstick. So I'm gonna round out my top lip, the chestnut liner. In my previous video I featured it. This kind of lip is not for everyone, but I like it. So I'm lining my bottom lip normally. Okay. Now I'm gonna apply lipstick. I'm taking the Nykaa Matte to Last liquid in the shade Madras Kaapi. Taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Antwerp. Like that. And now we're almost done. I'm just going to set my face. And yeah. Just gonna let this dry and now we're gonna do the next step. I really like how the makeup turned out. In the mirror it looks nice. But now we're gonna do the hair. This is my natural hair. I'm not doing much to it. So I'm just spraying some water to get like the curls defined. So I'm taking a comb, giving myself a middle parting. I'm just going to be taking the front hair pieces and clipping it back like so. I think that looks cute. Well, and now for the final reveal. So this is the finished makeup look with the hair, a little dress. So I'm wearing a dress. It's very girly, not my usual thing. I wear very girly stuff, but I don't know, this gives me Easter vibes. You can see my reflection in the mirror, but anyways, it's giving me like I'm in the field running away kind of vibe, and I thought it was perfect. And it's like flowers, white, just it pulls the look together, hence the white clips. And yeah, this is my cottage core aesthetic. So I hope you enjoyed this video of me trying to change my aesthetic. It's the cottagecore aesthetic. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more such videos, don't forget to hit the thumbs up so I'll know you like this kind of videos. And leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe and put the bell notifications on. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Love you.